Hello, learners. Good day to you all. Let me start by welcoming you into this fresh term. So let me get you straight into what we have for today. We're going to be looking at Pythagoras theory. Of course, there's a lot involved in this Pythagoras theory which we are going to be looking at. But before we commence, I want us to look at the objective. And this is exactly what we are looking at to achieve before the end of this lesson. So by the end of the lesson, learners should be able to, number one, state the Pythagoras theorem. Very, very important. Number two, identify right angle triangles. Number three, solve problems using a square plus b square equals c square. So many of our learners have been having issues with all this, and then I promise that before the end of this lesson, you are going to achieve all our objectives. Let's move straight to a brain teaser. And please, like we used to do, please, you have 5 seconds. So let me make it 10. So take a look at this angle. How many triangles are there? Let's see how smart are you. All right, put down your option. Put down your option. Let's move to the next one. The second one again says how many triangles. You can see the numbers here, and also have an option. Please quickly, you have 10 seconds. I believe your time have already elapsed. Let's move straight into what we have, and then we are talking about the Pythagoras theory here. Now, when we talk about Pythagoras theory, we are not just describing something that is abstract. We are trying to show you how right angles are being represented in a proper way. For instance, we have a right angle triangle here staring at every one of us. Now the right angle located here, as you can see, this angle 90. And then this angle 90, if we are to go by the meaning of Pythagoras theory, it says that the square of the longest side is equal to the square of the two other adjacent sides. Now, when you look at this right angle triangle, you will see that one particular side, which is here, is longer than these two legs. This is one of the legs, this is another leg, but this side is longer than the number 1 and 2, which serve as the two legs. So the square of number 1, which is one of the leg, and the square of number 2, which is the second leg, equals to the square of this. So as we proceed, you are going to see it better, but that is what Pythagoras theory states. Now, moving straight to the right angle triangle, you are going to see that the side opposite the right angle is called the hypotenuse. Now, the hypotenuse is the side. Now, here is, I will still circle it for better understanding. Now, this is the right angle triangle, as you can see here. Now, the side that is right opposite, okay, the right angle triangle is this point, and then it is called the hypotenuse, because there are 3 sides we are actually looking at. One of the side is the adjacent. One of the leg is called the adjacent. One of the second leg again is called the opposite, but the part, the right, so this one is called the hypotenuse. That's all it is called. And so as we move straight, I want us to look at the Pythagoras theory that you are given 2 sides, we can calculate the third side. Now, we have been given the 2 sides here. How do we get the third side? This is an established formula. A square plus b square equals c square. Take note of this, because that is the formula you are going to use throughout to get all the 3 sides in the Pythagoras theory. If you are looking at the hypotenuse, you are talking about c square, so that means the 2 other sides will be given, which stands as the first leg A and the second leg B. The 2 sides will be given to you to use. With that, you can now find your c square, which is the hypotenuse. Now we have an example here, and this example is talking about 2 sides being given. So you are given 2 sides to calculate the third side. The first leg given to you is 5. Now the second leg given to you here is 12. How then do you calculate the side, the longest side C? Okay, you can calculate it by using the formula. Remember, I told you that everything you're going to do, you're going to make use of this formula, a squared plus b squared. That is Pythagoras theory. It's a proven formula. So now that the 2 sides has been given, we can go straight can go straight into our formula that states a square plus b square equals to c square. Now, what did the question say? The question says that one of the leg is 5 and the second leg is 12. So if our a, for instance, is 5, that means we have 5 square. Now, if our b is 12, automatically we have 12 square. Now, this will equal to c square. So I hope you can see that with me. So we are talking about c square. Now, 5 square is what? 5 square is 25, right? Okay, I hope you are following. Then 12 square is 144. When we put these two together, what is it going to give us? 5 square plus 12 square. Everything will amount to 169. Do we stop there? No. Our c square at this point is going to now give us our c square is equal to 165. 169, please. Therefore, c will give us square root of 169. Who can tell me the answer? The answer is 13. The answer is 13. So this is our answer. So whenever you are given two sides of a triangle, for you to calculate the third side, you use the Pythagoras rule, just like we have just done now. Let's see if we can have another example again. Yes, there's still one other example, but this side, this time around, the hypotenuse was given, and then one of the leg was also given. So you are meant to calculate one missing side. That is, you have 5, you have 9. Now, going by our Pythagoras rule, what do we have? We have the first leg as 5. Then we have our c as 9. So this will give us 5 square. Okay. Let me make it tiny. We have 5 square. You know, one of this leg b wasn't given. B square equals 9 square. This is good. Now, from what you have seen before, this is 9 square. All right, from what you have seen before, 5 square is 25. Okay, our b is still unknown, and our, which one? We have a 9 square. 9 square will give us 81. You can see that. So at this moment, what do? We're going to take b square equals 81 minus 25. Eventually, it will land us that 81 minus 25 is going to be 56. So b square is going to give us 56, and this is not the final answer. Okay, the final answer is going to be b equals square root of 56. Of course, we all know that 56 is not a perfect square, so we are not going to just take it. So our final answer, because of space, is going to be 2 root 14. All right, let's move on. We have one exercise for you here. Now, in this exercise, we have two different triangles. The first one, you are looking for x, which stands at the position of the hypotenuse, and then the second one is standing at one of the leg. So I want you to use the example that we have used so far to solve it quickly. Just few moments. I'm sure you are solving it right away. Right? Okay, let me pick one of the number that have one of the sides to be 6 and another side 8. Now, if we are looking for x square at this point, that means we have do we have again? 6 square, 8 square. All right, we have 6 square and we have 8 square, because we are looking for the hypotenuse. This is 36 plus 64. Okay, now everything will amount to a square equals 100. For this reason, our x will give us square root of 100, and this is 10. Okay, this is 10. All right, that's our final answer. I'm sure you are through with the second one already. All right, I'm leaving you with this homework. This is going to serve as your homework. Please find the missing side for each triangle. And also, you have another one. Use the Pythagoras theory to find the missing value. If you follow all the examples we have solved so far, you will find it. And help me find the missing side. Thank you so much. I'm hoping to see your answers in the class. Bye.